back to the channel. Got my bags packed, getting ready to head to Ball Metal Fab today. And by today I mean 8-hour trip to Ball Metal Fab in Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's just outside of Fayetteville, Arkansas. Got some things packed. Billet coil cover or billet coil mounts from Mavin Motorsports. Some cylinder head, valve cover, gaskets and stuff like that. Also have a set of LSA manifolds that we need to see if we can't get the turbo kit going. But this is going to be the first, I guess, video of the CTSV build. We have a CTSV that we've basically been back halving, and it's a pretty cool project. Rossler hammer fab 9-inch rear end. He's got the firewall and the floor tubs cut out of it right now. Most of the back half structure is done, and he's in the phase of hanging the turbos right now. So I need to head up there to get fitted for the second time. We got fitted about 8 months ago, but that was before we made all the changes to what we were doing. So with that being said, we're gonna take you on this trip. We'll make a couple stops on the way because it's about 8 hours there, 8 hours back, 1,100 miles total. So we'll have to stop for gas a couple of times. But I'm gonna set you up for time lapse, and just take you on for the trip. Once we get to Ball Metal Fab, hopefully Travis isn't too shy about the whole GoPro thing, and we can walk around the shop and we can basically look at the car, and I can show y'all for the first time on video other than just pictures on my Instagram and stuff like that. Alright, so update. We're in what looks like to be Havens or Banjo Villa, Arkansas, or it might be Havens, Oklahoma. I'm not for sure. We're about an hour and 50 minutes out. Man, cutting it close. I don't know if y'all can see that, but 7 miles. 7 miles still empty. I didn't fill up before we started heading this way. Just because, I mean, the truck's got a pretty big tank on it, but whoo, I was kind of feeling it. I was getting pretty weary of it. So, anyways, got a little bit of time lapse. I'm gonna put y'all back up for the last leg of the journey. It's just an update. Hill country. We never came this way before. Usually we go up through Dallas and up through Oklahoma and then make a right to Fayetteville. But this time we went up through Lubbock and all that, and man, I'm not a fan of hills. I like flat country. That's why I live in Texas. I don't like hills, but I mean, it's pretty scenery. There's not much out here. They got a Subway and 3 gas stations, and the first 2 we passed up did not have diesel, and this Shell station happened to have it, so I'm pretty thankful. But I'll put y'all back up on the time lapse, like I said, for the last leg of the journey. Alright guys, so we made it here, Fayetteville, just outside of Fayetteville, Arkansas. About 9 hours later. I'm pretty tired. Truck is absolutely just smoked with bugs. Terrible. All bugs. Every bit. So we're tired. We're gonna order some pizza, get us a room, and we'll catch you in the morning heading to see Travis. Alright, good morning. Actually afternoon, it's about 11 o'clock because I'm a late sleeper. Just pulled up to Ball Metal Fab. Some cool little shit out here. See if I can't go shove this in Travis's face. No, I didn't want to upset you. Maybe make it crooked or something. I know how you
it's
are.
It's already crooked, but I thought you wanted it crooked.
Oh, that's all good. Hey, man, as long as it fucking works, I don't give a shit. I told him the other day, I was like, hey, man, I'm going to film. He's like, oh, so don't wear the homeless jacket? I was like, I mean, do whatever you want to do.
They're aimed down a little bit. It's going to help us with our downpipe situation.
Yeah.
Because, look over here. There's just not a lot of real estate there.
Yeah, no, I don't think CTSVs were meant to have Promont turbos in it.
Well, no. It still has a factory firewall location, really.
Yeah.
So.
I know you had talked about you want to do something cool with that, so what are your plans with that?
What?
The firewall.
Oh, so you see that tube going down through there?
Yeah.
You see how your floors are done?
Yep.
It's going to look like that.
Oh, so basically you're just going to tie sheet metal.
Yeah, it'll go from here to here, and then it'll have a couple more tubes that go down behind the mid plate. There's one in on the back side. You go from inside the car. And the mid plate will actually sit against it. Here.
Ah, okay.
And then there'll be tabs off of this that your mid plate go to.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I told you I need to get a full size mid plate instead of that little foot down one.
Yeah. So that's where the mid plate's going to be tied to those two down bars right there,
Yes.
basically.
But I haven't decided that I'm going to leave those straight up and down. I put a little.
But anytime soon.
Just be changing converters would be the only.
Yeah, and that's probably something. The converter that's in this is nowhere near what this car was supposed to be.
Yeah, it's going to be way lighter than.
Yeah.
Exactly. What do you think of the back of this?
Oh my god. It looks a lot better in person for sure. I mean, you can't,
really hard
you can't
to photograph.
portray it. Yeah, in pictures, it just looks like a fucking mess.
Yeah, it's really hard to photograph.
Dude, it gives me anxiety, like how serious it is. Because I know I'm an idiot. I know I saw that.
Yeah.
More anxiety than
That's pretty good. Because I know I'm an idiot and I don't know how to lift. And the fastest thing I've been in is a 580 car.
Yeah.
And that was with all the fucking boost in it.
Yeah.
That looks insane.
It's little babies on it.
And don't worry, we'll go to a big tire.
The link bars are getting remade. They're not quite long enough.
Oh, okay.
Just I adjusted it out for
Mhm.
now,
Mhm.
but it's actually going to be about another half-inch rearward.
Back.
Yeah. He subtracted for one too many of the tubing ends when he made them. So super simple fix, but
Yeah.
these will be here to hold the bumper. I thought that actually was going to look pretty bitchin'.
Oh, that does look fucking good.
And then you have, these are patterned off of your tubs.
Okay.
So that's where they're going to sit in the car. So there's got to be a lot more.
I was about to say, I was
Trimming.
wondering, are you going to cut that all
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I got your brakes on this morning and I put this in. He said it's one of the bigger ones. All the floor pieces are made. Some of them aren't bead rolled yet.
Yeah, I got you.
And we did steel over here because you said something about putting a passenger seat in it.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be best to do steel.
Yeah, we can't really have passengers sitting on top of carbon.
Yeah.
So this is rough. This is the only piece that's not quite done. But all this is
on that shit.
all the finish welding that I've done.
Yeah, I can tell. That looks exactly like your weld. That looks,
Yeah.
looks good.
Yeah. So
Man, that roof bar and how it fits like that.
or that.
I'm talking about the radius.
Oh
and
yeah.
The way it all ties in. I actually dreaded having you put a cage in this because the way most people do cages is it's all fucking straight and then it looks all retarded and the bar sticks up. If you were to roll the windows up and they were to be tinted and you were to look at this car from the side radius,
Can't
you
see
wouldn't
it.
even know it's a cage.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Let
This-
alone
you can see the radius in this one really well too with the front windshield out.
Oh,
Notice
yeah.
I pulled all the glass out of it.
Oh yeah. Which we'll probably go back with anyways. Because I don't know. I feel like glass will probably be something I do after we get the car back, so you ain't got to worry about all of it.
So I'm gonna trim this off, and then this will get capped to here. And then I've got these holes I'm gonna fill. I'm gonna knock these studs off. And if you decide to stay, which I think you want to stay with the factory suspension, I'm gonna try to modify these holes and slide them in. Because it's gonna be wider than the rear.
Yeah,
it's gonna look
good. It's gonna look goofy.
So I'm gonna do the best I can with that.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see I've got it ready to do the K member.
Yeah.
Other K members laying over there.
And you said you're gonna use a Fox body
We're just gonna use a Pinto rack.
or a Pinto rack. Ford. Why do you gotta say it like that?
What do you mean?
It's got a Pinto rack.
Yeah, P-I-N-T-O.
Oh, is it a brand or is it like a Ford Pinto?
It's a Ford. It's off a Ford Pinto. But
Oh
it's
my God.
It's a strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
it just clicked with me that like.
Yeah.
So can I claim it's a Ford Pinto now?
Sure. I think.
I mean, it kind of
really
looks like one.
claim anything nowadays.
But for everybody that's gonna be bitching, still stock frame rail. Frame rail. Ish. Man. Yeah, that gives me a heap of anxiety just looking at that.
Just looking through your firewall.
Yeah, well, at least when I wad it up, it won't I won't die.
No. No. You should be good.
Probably won't be going fast enough with this LS to die.
Yeah, I may end up having to twist that around a little bit more. I just put it up there to see what it looked like.
It looks wild like that. Because there's not a whole lot of room, is what I would have thought. Especially if you're keeping the stretch towers. Now, if we would have moved the stretch towers and all that stuff, it'd probably
Well, if it was just getting a strut, you could get away with like cutting a lot of this
Yeah.
back stuff off. But that control arm, I started looking at this. That upper ball joint this is made for clearance for the upper ball joint. If you like were to ramp it or something, like the upper ball joint comes into this square. It's got it on both sides.
I actually never noticed that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do away with that little. I'm just gonna cut this off and put like a little tab here so it looks cool.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like tank.
It really needs.
Did it only have one hood strut?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
it's factory. It
I've
really
only owned
needs
2 of them.
like a little piece of 1/2 inch. Come around and grab this hood hinge and then cut all that stuff off
Yeah.
because it's not. It doesn't really look
Not only
like I
does it
might
not
take
look good,
might take the hood off and trim this off and then build a little piece that goes around it.
are you gonna hood pin the front, or is it gonna be Zeus down? The hood.
I haven't even gotten that far.
Oh,
That's your radiator.
I was thinking about that the other day. I figured we could do like a set of like Himikuta like hood pins like out of the 70s.
With the little chain.
Yeah.
Should sit in there something about like that.
Man, why does it look like there's so much room?
Well, it got moved back another 1.5 inches on top of what we already did.
Wow. Oh, the motor got moved back another 1.5 inches.
Yeah,
Jesus
here's your old. I cut
Where it
those
was.
off.
Yeah. Good lord. So
You have enough room for your fuel tank now, though.
yeah, that's for sure. You gonna put it here or up here?
It's gonna have to go fairly
Go
low.
down.
This fits all up underneath the bumper, so I'll probably cap this and then put you a little tank somewhere. Like maybe
Over
over here.
yeah.
I think it's gonna end up having to get a bar that comes down through here so we can get rid of all this junk.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll probably just put a little radiator deal, and then we'll come off here and plumb to it. That way this can sit under the, it actually sits up under the bumper.
You gonna add any more to that for like weight bars or anything?
It sits up in there about like that.
Man, that's not bad. When you got a big old honking front end like this, it'll make a difference.
Yeah, I mean I can put a tube across here, something to put the hood to.
Yeah. Oh, you getting old or what?
No, that door hit me in the back.
Oh.
I am getting old. I'll be older tomorrow.
Hey, I'm older today. I'm 27.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yesterday. I'm older yesterday.
Yeah, I saw people comment on your Facebook and I laughed because I knew you
I
could
could comment back, yeah.
I looked for something really grotesque to put on there. But
You should have. You should have.
I'm like a squirrel. I started thinking about it and then I was like, oh, never mind. I'm going this direction.
Nah, you should have. That'd have been hilarious. It's alright. I'll be out of jail. I think I got one more day, and then I'll probably last about 24 hours after I post this on somewhere. And then somebody comments, and I call them a duck again, and then they.
Yeah. Still don't know what we're doing here, but
Oh, just like that. We'll just turn it into a 6-cylinder. We'll cap the others.
I still haven't figured out that debacle.
Yeah. I mean, you can trim a little bit more there, but I would rather it not look like those old style Pro Mods where they've got the fucking.
Yeah. I got to get with Blake. When I call him to pay for your water manifold, they set one back for me, so I call him to pay for that. I'll talk to him about what our options are. We may have to move that oil pressure sensor.
Yeah.
Have to get like a smooth, you can get a Holley or a ICT billet or whatever you want to get, but it may need to go somewhere else. And then I know we've talked about your pan, but all that oil cooler crap, and now your pan's the lowest part to get your crank center line where it needs to be.
Oh God.
The pan's the lowest. It's
Okay.
3 3/4, and your car's 5.
God.
And I could obviously raise the motor up, but
We don't
it's
want.
already higher than
Yeah.
what it should be. It's like already street setting
For
because the car's really low.
radial, I see people running 12 to 12 and a half.
Yeah.
Even lower. The lower they can get.
There's a formula for the way to figure that
Mm-hmm.
based off of pro stock, but it's high. It's 1.5 inches high from rocker height.
So this car's probably going to be, I would guess now, because what's the motor total back at? 7.5 inches now?
Fuck, I don't even remember.
I think it was originally 6 inches back. If you want an inch or more, 7.5. It's probably going to be 49, 51. 51 in the back.
That's the motor mount right there. It's 12 inches from the front up right now. So, right there. And if it went to center, it's about 7 inches back.
God, this thing's going to do a big old Willis. I can already
You
feel
should
it.
be able to hang weight anywhere over here.
So the thing about it is, though, is we don't know how to pro mod, so the amount of weight is unknown.
Well, you're gonna have a lot of learning to do.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of learning, and this car's probably gonna get fucked up in the process.
You may have to break that loose and twist it.
It looks wild.
And then we have to get a charge pipe and a blow-off valve in here.
Oh, yeah, because you can't put that in the cab, huh? Well, you could,
I don't think you're.
but I don't know
limited.
how to appreciate that.
I don't know that we got to get it out here somewhere on both sides. So I may need to twist this up.
You might have to cut more of that strut tower off. Either that, or we should go to a smaller turbo. Said nobody ever.
I think it'll sit right there. I've got them back here. Your coil not gonna be there anymore, so.
Yeah, that'll be a lot more room.
You did buy a few,
What?
blow-off valves.
Yeah. The package that we got was 2 blow-off valves and 1 wastegate. Right there, precision or whatever. Or tile, that's right. That looks wild on a 28.
It's not even touching the ground. There's a lot of room.
That's not bad. Especially the valve covers I got were the shorter ones, so they're not going to be much taller than this.
Yeah, it'll fit in there. You won't have any compressor surge.
You can, you could just cut a hole like all them sloppy mechanic guys do and just put it in the side. I wouldn't mind that either. You probably have to do it on the other side of the compressor, I think.
Put it down here. Yeah, just like that.
That would work. But I don't know about the angle of that, because don't it have to come off of the radius or whatever? I don't know.
Not a
All I know
blow-off valve.
Okay.
Wastegates, yes.
Wastegate, yes. Right. See, I'm learning. I was on the right track. I could build a turbo kit. I don't even know why I
wouldn't
paid
start
you.
on this one.
No, you wouldn't know. Oh, an easier one? What, a Coyote or something?
Maybe pick a Mustang. They're for beginners. There's your brake pedal assembly.
Oh, that's pretty. When I bought those aerospace brakes, that dude was like all up my ass about what kind of pedal assembly you're gonna have, and he was like trying to do all the math and science, and I was like, dude, I just want the car to stop. He's like, I need to know how much brake pressure you got and all that shit. I like that billet pedal.
Yeah.
That's pretty. How much is that piece cost?
180
Really?
bucks or something.
I was expecting you to say $700. You could have made a lot of money off that.
I didn't buy you that one because I thought it was too much.
Oh, you thought that one was too much for me?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Looking out for
Just trying to help
my
if I
wallet.
can.
Yeah.
All right. We need to get. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if that was the same one. We sent the key to that. It's under the mat.
And I tell you what, that cage is absolutely. Now that, because this is the first time I've seen it in place, complete.
Yeah.
Last time it was pushed back, but man, those radiuses and everything are. That's just.
Look how tight it is right there.
Oh, holy shit. That's wild. I was not expecting you to cut the entire firewall out.
It's right down here. Feel how heavy it is.
Holy shit.
So you expect it to be like super lightweight.
That's like 20 pounds total?
You expect it to be like really light, but it doesn't even feel.
It's like it's got like sound deadening, like it's two
Sound
stamped
deadening.
pieces. Man. This heavy as shit.
Yeah. This is the piece out of the bumper. I don't think we need it anymore.
No, for the goes around the hood latch assembly.
Yeah. Let me get some stuff out of the way, and then
Yeah.
we'll get this sheet metal out of here, and we'll set the seat in there and see. I think it's going to be way too low. Because we've got the floor out.
Oh, for me, yeah, no shit. You see how tall I am? I'm every bit of 6.5 foot tall. On my MySpace profile.
Yeah. We need MySpace back.
Dude, MySpace was lit, wasn't it? So 15 by 13s with a 28-10-5 stretched on it.
Do what?
What brakes did we get? We went with Strange on the back, huh?
Yeah.
Strange
Did
brakes.
you order some kind of crazy, super lightweight brake kit
For
for the rear?
did
It's
I?
got a two-piece rotor, yeah, with a C-clip that holds
Dude,
it
I
together.
literally just called Hammer Fab and was like, hey dude, I need some brakes. And he was like, okay, I got just what you need. And I literally just gave him my credit card information, and about 2 days later I saw a charge on it.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, it was less than what I was expecting it to be, so I was happy.
Yeah, Brian put them together this morning and stuck them on there so that we could put the wheels on it. They're a different rotor design than what we normally get. No, it's got the hat is sequent to the rotor itself. It's different than normal.
Oh, damn. Dude, you have no idea, like, this is literally, like, goosebumps, anxiety. Here, come get this real quick. Certified street car. See if you can catch it. It says auto image window tinting. Old County Road, what is that? Belmont, CA. This car's from California?
Okay.
What the fuck? 10/9/2012. 35%. Did you see this? I didn't even know that.
What?
It's got a, I was joking around saying street car because it's got an original window tint sticker on it. And it says Belmont, California. I didn't know this car was from California.
It's gonna get us close.
Yeah, I think that'd probably be about right. Last time I sat in this car, I was pretty high, which was most likely going to be way too uncomfortable anyways.
It's gonna be close right there.
Yeah, I think that'll be. After being in that Trans Am, I kind of like being lower.
Can you cover that seat?
I think it's light because I can't lift that much weight. I'm not a Hulkster like you. But my back's already starting to give out.
Okay, set it down. Pull that door cable out of the. Can you pull it up over there? Yeah.
That's actually probably going to be about damn near perfect.
Yeah, I know. Let me go grab. I got one more of those big long bastards. That way you're not like trying to teeter in there like we were last time.
I'm agile. I was built for agility and speed and to be a jockey. That's actually probably gonna be about just right. You might as well just tack weld them in.
Put those in there.
Yeah, just leave them in there, man. Nice sturdy base.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Try to hold that bastard so you can. You want to set? None of the floor is gonna fall out this time. This motherfucker will take off your goddamn leg.
It's kind of weird without the seat in the dash.
Yeah, I was thinking about grabbing the dash. I had to cut the mounts off the dash because couldn't get the cage out.
Actually, you know what?
It looks about right.
That's perfect.
You look like a little vato in
Hell yeah, like a cholo? That's how I ride anyway.
there. Yeah. I mean, I can only see like your chin.
Hell yeah. That's what I like right there. Then I can flip the head up.
I mean, I think the dash is like.
Yeah,
this.
no, I wouldn't go.
I can grab it. It'll fit in there. There's not much to hold it.
The only thing that sucks about these is I can't look over to see how bad I'm gapping these motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put one of those semi-mirrors over here.
Oh, with the bulb on it?
Flapper?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Or it's 2021. You maybe do like a live cam, like live footage. Put a little
Oh,
screen in the dash.
put a screen in the dash and it'll.
Yeah.
There you go. Hell yeah.
So the seat is pretty comfy there.
Yeah, no, it's actually, even the angle of it is good
Yeah, which you can change
with the mount.
the majority of that. Yeah, with
The rail.
And it looks like the seat will go back some more. Like another 2 inches. Your gas pedal, put your legs back out, like where they're kind of straight. So if we put your gas pedal somewhere in here, off this main tube,
Yeah.
that's going to be about right.
I'd say
right
there in the middle of this bar, probably a little bit back, is where my heel's gonna sit.
Yeah. And then do you drive 2-footed race car? A lot of people drive 2-footed.
Oh, fuck no.
Okay, you go back and forth.
Yeah.
So you want this one fairly close to it?
Yeah, closer-ish. Am I supposed to drive 2-footed? Is that a thing?
Some people race car 2-footed.
That just gives me more of a possibility to hit the brakes. I like to gas out of things situation even more.
So somewhere in there's cool.
Yeah, that would probably.
Or you want it closer than that?
Can that go back a little bit?
This way?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Because it's probably about an inch too far back. That shit's gonna freak me out, Travis.
What?
That fucking transmission right there.
You cover it.
No, because then I'm a pussy.
It's gonna be hot. I think this will fit in there. Is that better?
Yeah. I would say probably about 3/4 of what the height of that is would probably be perfect.
We do need to move. See if you can push yourself backwards. Keep going. Your head has to be inside of this. That's better. That also gives us more room up here. Grab brake pedal again.
Yeah.
Better. Your feet look like you were sitting in a fucking dining room chair.
Yeah, high chair. Yeah. Yeah, that is a lot better. I would say probably about 3/4 the height of this.
Yeah, 3 inches up. That's 4.
Okay, yeah, so about 3 inches up then. That's how you sit in a regular CTSV anyway.
Right.
It's like a Corvette.
Right. So, brake pedal on this center line, or gas pedal on the center line of that tube, and this one pretty close.
Yep. And then we can have room for the rest of the trim.
The rest of it.
Oh, the dump valves on that side. Okay, that's just transfer wiring into it. Or is it a temperature probe? I'd say a little bit over to the left. Yeah. So if you put the corner of it right there on that radius like you got it, it'd probably be perfect.
How does that line up to the side of the motor plate? Is that about?
It's literally where this is probably about 1/8 of an inch over.
So it's really close to that.
Yeah,
motor
really close
plate.
to motor plate. Only is that going to be enough travel for a gas pedal?
It should be able to be. I mean, it can come this way too, you know. I'll probably, the last one of these that I did with this style, I made it, I have like 3 or 4 adjustment holes so that it could, so that you can fine tune it.
Yeah.
Let me grab the dash real quick. Pick the expensive part.
These really aren't that expensive now.
Well, more expensive than what I have here. Yeah, I was looking at my turbo situation. I'm gonna have a very small window to get that pipe through there. Like very small.
It's almost like we should have put them there.
So,
It's gonna have to come towards me.
further out. What a lot of people are doing now is running an extension,
Oh, then you can adjust it.
which this is very easily, you know, you just cut this off and it slides down in there further, cut it off either end. But a lot of people are running like billet or titanium extensions so that this slides back here, and when you depress it, all of this comes off, makes it easier to get in and out. I was mainly worried about the height of where it needed to be So
Yeah,
we
well-
should probably measure from the floor.
It looks like that's gonna be right where your brake pad assembly is.
Yeah, it'll be,
Almost like this car isn't meant to be.
I mean,
Is
we're a long ways in. We're a long ways in. 24 and you're sitting at like 13. So you're sitting just a shade to this side.
I mean, at least make it look like you tried to do that. God damn, my fucking wife's standing right here.
24. Yeah, you're at 12 and a half now. That's a lot better. Let me grab the dash, and then I'll have you hold that out, and we'll just take a measurement there and down.
Okay.
And that way I have it. Go find the dash. It's up here in one of these rooms.
Oh, okay.
That what feels comfortable. So from the bottom of the seat, you're 20 and a half. And from $30. There. 30 and 20 and a half. You never know what you're going to get when you come here. You might get old school rock, you might get the
It's
most
been
good
different every time I've
gangster
been.
rap,
Yeah.
you might get Ice Cube radio.
It depends on where you're at.
Little Wayne.
Hell yeah.
You never know what you get.
I've been on a fucking Paul Walkie for a fucking while.
It's kind of mood based.
So 4 inches off the floor, 4-inch footrest, pedals on that off that tube right next to it.
Okay, let's